Hello, my name's EJ Scott, and I've decided to start a video blog for YouTube and for my 12 marathons in 12 states in 12 months in 2012, all blindfolded for charity. A little background for those that don't know: I am legally blind from an eye disease called choroideremia. It is hereditary and degenerative. My grandfather was blind and went totally blind in his 40s, a long time ago. And I have a mom, an aunt, and a sister that are all carriers. And I have a brother, about 10 years younger than me, who has the disease as well, and a 7-year-old nephew that has it as well. And I've been fundraising for about 8 years or so, and uh, last year I came up with the decision to run 12 marathons in 12 states, 12 months, blindfolded. Why blindfolded? Good question. I have to do it blindfolded because the sunlight is actually very bad for my eyes and will make me go blind faster. So I can do it without a blindfold. I I also, if I'm very sensitive to the sun as well, so I would probably be in a lot of pain. Even with these big ass Cyclops sunglasses, it still wouldn't be enough. Um, all part of the choroideremia legacy. Uh, Choroideremia, by the way, is a very hard word to say and spell, so it's shortened down to CHM, and uh, that's that. And so I'm trying to raise $12,000 per marathon, which is a lot, and grand total of $144,000 by the end of 2012. Um, I started a CrowdRise page, and I started a blog spot, and you could donate at those places, or you could donate at curechm.org. Um, so I've done 2 marathons already. I did one in Austin, Texas, just about 10 days ago, and I did okay. And then the month before that, in January, I did one in Phoenix, Arizona. I actually ran through Phoenix, Tempe, and Scottsdale. So these are full marathons, 26.2 miles. And I'm not an athlete. I did my first marathon in Chicago in 2010, and it was very difficult. These are all very difficult. I'm not an athlete, like I just said, and I used to be very overweight. And I used to smoke a lot. I smoked cigarettes for almost 15 years. It's a terrible habit. Best thing I ever did was quitting, and I was a lot heavier a couple years ago. I lost a lot of weight, and just trying to get myself together and not go blind. So right now, what I can see is centrally is, I guess, around like that. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. After that, it starts getting faded and blurry and washed out. Um, so peripherally, I have very little left. I have these things called islands of sight that a doctor told me about. Um, so I have like little holes in my periphery where I can see something, but it's not quite clear. Like I could sort of see movement from my hands right now that I'm doing this, but I couldn't tell you if it's a hand or if I'm holding up 2 fingers on my left hand or anything like that. I couldn't tell you any of that. So it's a scary experience. My next marathon is March 18th in Los Angeles. I'm hoping for an easier run than the last one I had. That was really tricky. Um, my cousin was supposed to run the whole thing with me last month. He ended up hurting his foot, so he was going to split it off with his girlfriend. But when I saw him in Austin, he said his foot was hurting him real bad. And luckily, I had another cousin running the race just by coincidence. She was doing the first half, and she helped me out. So I actually had 3 guides for that race. That's what I need. I need guides for the races. I have to, because I'm blindfolded, I have to hold on to somebody, and so I don't get hurt, or so I don't hurt anybody else. Never done one of these video vlogs before. Hope I did it right, and hope to do one again. That's my hat that my girlfriend made for me in my last race. And I appreciate your time. And check back with me. Feel free to donate and tweet and all that good stuff. You can find me on Twitter at EJScott or at 12 Marathons 2012. And that's about it. All right. Again, www.curechm.org, or you can go to my blog spot at www.ejcurechm.blogspot.com. There's no real bells and whistles for this blog, I apologize, but I hope it was somewhat informative. Alright guys, thank you. Bye.